You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and it's another board game called Domination, a game of strategy and supremacy, ages 10 to adult, for 2, 3, or 4 players. Now, this is an estate sale find. It was a couple dollars, and when you're at an estate sale, I don't know, actually, have any of you ever been to estate sales? It can get real hectic. There's people everywhere, and you're kind of bouncing all over each other, and someone's got, like me, would have like 6 games in my hand, and it's hard to check them all, so sometimes you just pull them out of the pile so that no one else gets it, so that you can take them back and, study them, make sure you got all the pieces. It's game number 4207, so imagine my surprise when we realized it had all the pieces. Now, for sure, it was not organized like this, okay? It was everything everywhere, and they were all over. Game board was nice. This is kind of like the game area here. A couple of the stickers are off, but that's cool. I think I like it just the Domination there, not the sticker. But I'm going to leave it in there. It's easier to do that way. So what is the game of Domination? Well, you have these cones. Now, they have a name for them, so we'll just follow the rules, right? Okay, so plastic game board, playing pieces, colorful instruction booklet, label sheet. So this is how a 2-person game is laid out. So 2 red, 2 green, 2 red. Should we do that? I guess we should. Well, let's just set it up here like this. Okay, so it's in this back row here. All right. Okay. All right, then the next row is 2 green, 2 red. Now, I have not played the 3 or 4-person version of this, so I've only done the 2-player version. Played it with the kids, and they liked it. And we had fun. I lost. But, that's the way it is sometimes in games, right? Okay, so now it's colorful, huh? Oops, sorry. Haha. Epic fail. Okay, so the game board is laid out. Now, there's only certain moves you can do, because you're, let's say, the red piece. Now, red piece can move in this direction, this direction, this direction, or this direction. Never can go diagonal. Green piece, same thing, never diagonal. So nobody can move diagonal. So, what do? Well, you start the game just by taking your piece and moving it. You can either move it on top of yours or top of somebody else's, like the red. Now, what happens now, we're kind of dominating that stack. But red can come in and move on top of that. So now, red is going to dominate that stack. So what's your objective is to have your color on top of all the stacks on the game board. So red can decide, all right, I'm going to move here. Green maybe wants to space out a little here. Red now has an option because he controls a triple stack, which means red can actually take a triple stack and move it 3 spaces to there. So now red has really capitalized on that stack. So now green can come in and actually dominate it. Right now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces in there. Where this gets tricky now is that red can say, you're going to do that to me, I'm going to do that to you. And what red's just done is made it a 6-layer stack. So now, red could take that green now off the board. So now red is dominating that 5 stack there. And these pieces are reserve pieces, and they can be used if it's your color. So you want to try to get your pieces off of your own color, because later you can pull them out of your reserve and cap off and actually win the game. So now the game keeps playing. So this person here has a 5 stack, so they could literally move to a red, find a red that's 5 away. Let's see. Now you can't cross this way and over, so it's in one direction or the other, so you can go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now that stays there. So let's see. Green could decide, all right, I'm going to take that stack over and take the red. So now you're clearing your opponent's colors, which is good too. So where does this come into play? Well, this person here, green, he doesn't have to move all 5 if he doesn't want to. He can move 3 and leave the red. So 1, 2, 3. So now he's back on a green, but he's exposed the red. Where does that come in handy? Well, it comes in handy, I guess, if you have a lot of greens and you want to spread them out of the board more. So you pull your stack and move, leave a green, and find a spot where you can move on top of a red. So this one here can go 3 now in this direction. And now he's blocked the red, he's dominating that stack, and kept his green there. So it's pretty interesting. So you just keep moving around. People keep taking stacks. You just keep moving, controlling. You know, as you start to dominate, more piles. I'm losing track of who's moving here. Now there's a 2 stack for green. So green can cross over and go there, right? So let's just say I'm the green player and I have a couple greens on my reserve pieces. And the game is coming closer to an end. Let's just modify the board a little. As you're dominating stacks. And it's getting there. Lots happening. And it's getting close. Well, I can take this green now. I can either cap off a red, or I can put it on a multi-stack like this and wait. Ooh, that's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then my next move, I could take my other reserve, put it on there, right? Pull my green out if I want to. All different things you can do. So now you've made red on the bottom of that stacks. Now you have another green to play with. So that's the game of domination. Let me show you a couple things here because the instructions are quite colorful and involved depending on the number of players. So I just showed you a bunch of moves. There's little minutiae in here which I'm sure if you had the game you could fight your way through with your opponent. Oh, that's not a legal move, stuff like that. So this is the game for 3 players in the color combinations. And this is the game for 4 players in the color combinations and how you set them up. And I would say the rules are pretty advanced. So it's one of those games without those rules, you're in deep trouble. And here's the colors of the other pieces. Let me show you one of each. Little cones. So like I said, this game, fun game. It's quick-paced and doesn't take a lot to understand it once you get the process going and start making moves. But I think I covered most of it. There might be little details I left out, but at least let you understand how the game is played, right? Game of strategy. I'd like to try it with 4 people to see how it really works. So do you like vintage games like this? If you ever just bought a game, thought you'd try it and give it a chance like this, and hey, found out you did enjoy it, well, that's what happened on this one, Domination. Pretty cool game. I'm keeping it because it's fun to play. And thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to our channel down there. Check in the description. Even search the channel if you like games. You'll find a lot more. Thanks for watching. Later. This video is now over. If you want to see more videos in this series, check the description, search the channel, or click here. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.